You're watching Sports Final.
Well, tip-top of the evening, everybody, and welcome to Sports Final, where tonight, Ross Green, or our own RG3 of sorts, and I have you covered on a sneaky good night of basketball, including big Northeast Missouri showdowns in Bowling Green and America's hometown, not to mention girls tournament action at the Matt Long Invitational in Camp Point.
Well, we'll go ahead and start tonight with the battle for Hancock County supremacy. Let's take it to Carthage, where Illini West and West Hancock did battle. That's Jack Boster get the team going in the middle, and Titans coach Reno Pinkston hoping to steal one on the road. Here's the Chargers' first possession. The lob inside, Evan McGaffey, and one. Strong move in traffic there, but then the Titans got their long-distance game going a little bit. There's Paxton Harmon going for three. And Jeremy Ferguson, I'm going to guess his favorite food is ice cream, because there's a shake and there's a float. Not a bad move for Mr. Ferguson there along the baseline. And then they go back inside. How about the spin and the glass move from Parker Gibbs? Nice job there in the paint. But then Driscoll's going to kick it out to Brody Gronwald for three. This game was pretty tight throughout the first half, but Illini West able to get an edge there in the second half, as you see Gronwald again go down to Spencer Kirkenslager and one. Chargers win it 55-46 on their home floor.
I have not seen moves like that since the Bo Hicks Lambada. It's the forbidden dance, and he should be forbidden from doing it from heretofore. Let us move into the scores now. Winchester Invitational in overtime. Thrilling game tonight. Huge upset as Carrollton goes down to Griggsville Perry in a game just completed. 71-67 was your final there. Also tonight in consolation bracket action, it was Camp Point Central losing to Pleasant Hill, or Camp Point Central beating Pleasant Hill 56-38. And also tonight, West Central beats West Central's JV team 61-23. Other Illinois scores tonight: Rova too much for West Prairie. It was South Fulton losing to Rushville Industry as Austin Jones had 19 points there. And the Quincy Christian squad loses in double overtime to Life Church. Let's move you over to Missouri now. Hannibal Pirates, a rough night for the Lady Pirates. Ice packs necessary against Palmyra. The boys would turn the tables, though. It's Jay Jones right here. His team trailed 10-9 after the first, then went nuts. It was a Sharks versus Minnows game the rest of the way. Look at Mike Shivers. Oh my goodness, Shivers me timbers right here as he comes up with 2 of his 19 points on the night. Game high for him. And then how about Bubba Williams working on the inside? You want to talk about a Christian mingle. Christian Williams getting free on the inside, making things happen right there for his team. Oh goodness, all about Hannibal in this game. Dalton Powell having himself a pretty nice night, lighting up the bank shot right there. Then it's Pravon McBride doing the deed. This game was a blowout. At this point, a 36-point lead for Hannibal. The Pirates in seek and destroy mode the rest of the night as they get a huge win over the Pirates, winning by 40. I repeat, 40 tonight. 63-23 was your final there. Missouri scores now. It was Highland knocking off Canton 62-55. Knox County can't get enough offense going against Marion County and losing tonight on the road in Philadelphia 35-30. Wyatt Proper leading South Shelby past Schuyler County 69-44. Centralia by a point over Mark Twain. Garrett Jarman had 29 points in a losing cause in that one. Another 1-point loss tonight. Heartbreaker from Monroe City against Community R6. And the Clopton boys, too much for Silex. Clopton now 8-4 in the season, break up the Hawks. Meanwhile, the Ellsbury Indians making the road trip to Bowling Green tonight, and Bowling Green had no match for the big fella inside. All 6'8" of Matt Losing, and he was good, giving his team a 12-point lead there. Then look at Scott Kreger right there with the laser strike, hooking up with Losing again. Beautiful bucket for him. It was a big, big run to start this game off. Kevin Dotson going to come free with a mid-range jumper here to secure his team another 2 points. Then Charles Fraction doing the deed defensively. Going to lock down right here with the larceny and the layup at the other end. And why not the and one for Mr. Charles Fraction? Bowling Green trying to get back into this game, courtesy of Corey Buchanan, who knocks down the triple. Too much Fraction and too much of Ellsbury tonight. Scott Kreger had 18 points in the win tonight. You're going to see Fraction go coast to coast. However, Tom Lathrop did beat the first half buzzer. Small highlight for a team that got beat 68-40 tonight, and that was your final in favor of Ellsbury. What do you got for us, Ross?
A couple of scores from Iowa, a few 40-point wins here. Central Lee over West Burlington 70-30. Andrew Matheson with 22 points. And Holy Trinity downs Maharishi 57-17, as you see Mueller there with 17. One more score to give you. Fort Madison over Davis County. That one 64-58. And we'll go ahead and pick it up back at the Hancock County tournament. This Keokuk and Southeastern, 3-point lead for Keokuk at the half. And then there's Kevin Jennings stepping in for 2. And Matt Ramsey, a huge second half, steps back for 3 right there. Big splash from beyond the arc. And then it's Shea Flesner taking the inbound back to Ramsey. That's exactly how you draw it up in the paint. Nice strong move with the body there and some good touch. But then Keokuk got on the move. Here's Gabe Vandenberg going down low to Ryan Hawkins, and it rolls in. Not bad there from number 54. And then it's Ramsey again, just wearing his defender, Johnny Dahl there. Finally gets a glimmer of light, gets spaced, hits the three, but late. Keokuk able to pull away as Dimitri Galbraith would get inside. Keokuk wins it 52-42. We'll give you a few Missouri girls scores now. It was Palmyra, beating Hannibal 53-18. Moving right along, Highland over Canton 58-35. Ashton Luttrell moving past 1,000. She had 23 tonight. Marion County over Knox County 62-31. South Shelby falls to Schuyler County. That one 59-53. Mark Twain falls to Centralia 59-28. Mackenzie Grossman with 10 points. And Monroe City 2-point win over Community R6. That one 51-49. Chris.
Lady Panther Classic, Quincy Notre Dame and Lewiston. You know how this one's going to turn out. That's why Quincy Notre Dame, once again today, the #1 team in the state. Every vote, Cassidy Gengenbacher right there underneath for the quick 2 and the N1. It was just this kind of night. Feeding frenzy. How about Shannon Foley chumming the waters and finding Kristen Gengenbacher for the easy 2 off the break. QD just running and running, and this is what they do. Jordan Frericks over to Gracie Barnes with a pretty finish for 2 more. It's just guess the score night because that's what the Lady Raiders are going to do in this tournament. Destroying all comers tonight. Again, Cassidy Gengenbacher stealing right here. That's the felony and the follow-up right there. All about QD as they win 79-21. Up next for them, well, a showdown with Unity, and if they win that, a showdown perhaps with undefeated Havana.
And this is Savannah tonight over against Central Southeastern. See inside there, Shelby Peterson working off the glass. Havana, though, coming back, Samantha Ellsworth's going to drive to the hoop and finish with the left hand. A nice move. Havana, again, Jill Friedrich, she's going to drive inside for 2. And then Central Southeastern gets it going the other way as well. And that was Olivia Nelson that time. Havana wins it 59-22. They are still undefeated.
Lots of scores to get to. Ross, what do we got from the Lady Spartan Invitational?
We have Carrollton over Pittsfield. That one 43-30. Also West Central over WFNB 55-48. We'll go ahead and move to Keokuk and QHS. Coming up now, it was Pink Night at QHS. You see inside the huddle there. Keokuk gets it going early. Alexis Lozano-Dobbs goes in for the layup, drawing tons of contact there. Then Quincy coming back, though. It was Jordan Eisenberg. She'll work it inside, and from the distance, call that a layup, I guess. A lot of contact there. Keokuk would end up winning this game over Quincy 49-38, your final.
Zoe Cavon, big night with 10 and 10 in that one. The Central League girls over West Burlington as well. Final count in that one was 49-32. Some quick wrestling tonight at the Quincy Notre Dame Triangular tonight. This is Central's Darian Hutton at 126 pounds. Good win tonight here with a 10-7 decision. Look at the reversal he's going to get, just flipping his way to freedom at that point. Freedom for that young man. He gets the win 10-7 tonight. Also a pinfall winner later in the night against Quincy Notre Dame's Jacob Abel. That wrestling match, though, still going on. No final scores called in yet. Finally tonight, some wrestling scores. Beardstown sweeping a pair from Riverton and Illini West. College basketball, Illinois College loses 2 to Grinnell. Men's score huge, women's score not so much. And the big story of the night, Ohio State upset by unranked Illinois 79-74. Big night for Brandon Paul with 43 points. We'll see you later.